Good evening, beautiful beings. This is Gypsy Jess with the November 2022 Blood Full Moon Lunar Eclipse reading. I have two new decks, which I'm very excited about. A fortune-telling expansion pack and tarot of sexual magic. Now, I'm going to go ahead and do a collective reading. But before that, I want you to take a big deep breath. Relax. And allow any names, gods, goddesses, animals, phrases, songs to come to mind that may do so at this time. And use that to help you ground the messages as your own, okay? To help you align with things that feel right. If it doesn't feel like yours, don't take it. It's not, okay? So, let's go ahead and give her a shuffle. Put my Labradorite off to the side here. That's what I have sitting there. Enhances psychic ability. Always good to have that. Now, these are timeless readings, so whenever you find it is when the message is supposed to come to your consciousness. It doesn't mean it's happening right now. It doesn't mean it's happened yet. It's only the energy at the moment, for whatever reason, that you assign the story. All right. Spirit, what messages do we have for the collective? Starting with Eight of Cups in reverse. We have a journey on the full moon. Appropriate, yeah? Eight of Cups on the full moon, and I feel like this is the closing of a chapter, the chapter of a story. Someone who's outside tonight looking at the moon and thinking about all the things to come. Choosing this time to release individual heartache, to self-reflect, and just like the cycles of the moon, change with the tide. And sometimes when it's darkest, it's hard to see things clearly, and the moon, which is also the feminine essence of divinity, versus the sun, the masculine. It is Artemis versus her brother Apollo. It illuminates things that need to be seen in our outside world, in our inside world. It's the eye into the unconscious to be made conscious, illuminated. Spirit, what else do we have to say right now? Now already, we do have a lot of Pisces on the table. What else to say? Aquarius. Ooh. The Magician in the reverse, and for me in this deck, this is the Dark Magician in reverse. The Trickster, the Creator. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Now, I'm interesting that all these should continue to pop up. Alright, where were we? Ah, yes. Someone closing a chapter of their life. Moon continues on. The story continues on. Someone who's looking at all those things that they created when they were in the dark, who learned to use their dark powers to procure independence. Mastered the darker feminine sides of oneself, of investment, of power over spirit, what's done in the dark will come to the light. And things are aligned for you right now. I mean, if you are receiving this message on, or very shortly after this particular eclipse, I would say, this is a direct message for you in some way. If you're finding it later on, well, just apply the same principles. It's a big signal. It's a big sync. Anyway, dark side of the moon, the things that you have to understand and go through to conquer shadow. You cannot know the light unless you know the dark. And you have to learn how to take care of yourself during these times. And that's what's been done here. Someone who's turned pain into power, but is closing, I would say, the dark side of the moon, that darker, who's transitioning from a darker period of life. There's something, comfortable and quiet in the dark. It's easy to get comfortable there sometimes. Until, fear and negative thoughts and conditioning, that stuff starts to roll in there too. And it's not a good place to stay, right? Gotta move forward. And that's what this is signaling, a moving forward, a major shift. So really focus on what it is you're trying to let go of in life right now. Whether you see this reading right when it's posted or a year from now, it doesn't matter. Something big is shifting for you. And everything's aligned to do so. So focus on the things that you want to create. Letting go of alcohol, of partying, stepping away. And that's, with all these coming in reverse, that to me is just confirmation that we're working in the upside down, right? So things are still happening and moving forward, but it's kind of in the darker realm. And we're coming out of that. We're coming up out of the under, the beneath, the stranger side of things. Letting go of bad habits and toxic people, karmic cycles. 4 of Cups. And after contemplation and consideration, has finally decided that we're going to take this cup, we're going to turn it upside down and allow that offer to come in from spirit, from the consciousness. Make it conscious. And now we're in self-love. Right? Now we flip this over and we're stable, we're pre-empress energy. And just like phases of the moon, things go on. And now we approach it from a better, safer, healthier place. Move forward on the journey. And then there's new celebration. Healthier celebration. But there's, the moon has control either way. Everything shifts. It comes and it goes, and you'll come back to the dark side of the moon. But it's how you choose to navigate it that will be, the determining factor. Oh, and then we have the wand of spirit, of passion. So these horns, these moon horns, if I do recall, relates to Nut, the Egyptian goddess, of justice. The moon, I believe. I'm gonna have to look that up, but I know it's related to Egyptian history. But this is a new world. See, before I called this the upside down, at least that's what I think they called it in the Stranger Things, and everything was darkness and a storm. That's what it looks like here, is being above it all, like in the atmosphere. Just a world on fire and being invigorated by it. Seeing everything differently, and that allows you to move differently. So this path, this staff that he holds that helps him move forward on the journey, you've taken a new one in hand. A magical wand. The one that's used by the magician to create and to journey forward. And that's what you're doing right now. We're moving forward and creating a new existence so that we can revisit these cycles with all the elements in hand. Masters of our universe, conscious manifestors. All right. Now, let's take a journey into some fortune telling, right? Spirit, moving forward on this new journey, what considerations for the near future should I see? Because remember, until you're only allowed to see what's for the overall good, something that helps you reconcile yourself. The cross. $36. Someone definitely might, you or in your consciousness, we have a tall, dark, handsome figure, right? Both with spiritual powers here. Jesus, Mary Magdalene. The labyrinth. Yeah, we're gonna switch this up a bit. I don't think I should read these reversed. We're gonna start with these just like this. So, if this has resonated with you so far, we also have spirit and love on the table, a navigation of people and obstacles, a maze trying to be navigated here. Someone may be 43, someone may be 36, but this is also 7, a maze by spirit, the labyrinth, right? 36, which is also 9. So I definitely get a test. Someone is being tested right now. Of how they're going to use this, how they're going to manifest. Because we can manifest the unholy or the righteous. To what end do we manifest? And that's a question that maybe you should ask yourself. To what end? 28. Ace of Hearts. Someone's main man. So we have quite the figure on the table. I get a strong divine masculine energy all through here. And I definitely feel like this reading is focused on a divine masculine on a journey. Wholesome and grounded. Deep connection to spirit and God. May have a goatee. May have brown hair. But his sleeves rolled up and his jeans there unbuttoned suggests a very relaxed demeanor. Someone who's open, but still guarded. Who's trying to follow spirit on his path, right? Spirit is heavy here. Spirit is heavy here. Whoever this is, this Ace of Hearts, this main man, this beautiful dark magician, has a connection to spirit that really drives him. And can have anything he wants. He can go to the dark side or the light side. You may have a Star Wars fan. And then we're navigating this labyrinth. So also thinking Pan's Labyrinth, there may be a strong Spanish influence to this story. To the lady in red. Alright, we're going to put those aside. With the sexual tarot, what is the sexual energy behind this man? Tell me about his desires. Tell me about his desires. This journeyer. This powerful magician. Temperance. Interesting. Being tempered. The alchemist. This is the journey of love and turning the spirit into one's own kind of internal gold. Turning your heart. Ooh, let's just flip it over here. El Mago, the magician, again. This person is magic with wild abandon here. Look at this chest. Strong. A warrior. The wand in one hand and a sword in the other. Getting big Witcher Gerald vibes here. The White Wolf. White Wolf. Look at that table. He makes you want to have him throw you on it. And we have this pure looking angel here with red hair. So we have, again, another spiritual reference in terms of, like, a lot of times in religious artwork, you'll see Mary Magdalene pictured is with this, or like a spiritual figure depicted with red hair, like Renaissance art. You'll see that. Look at that. That rose in the middle of that heart. She too is an alchemist. She too is a mage. She mixes her potions. He dons his sword. Spiritual warriors here. I mean, spiritual passion. The magician and temperance. I mean, these two are in themselves. We have an angel. We got magic across the board. Alchemy. The Knight of Chalices, the Knight of Cups. More. I have Pisces energy here. But this, look at her with that little star. I mean, she looks like the star from tarot. She's got a curvy belly and breasts, and just you may be the female watching and have a lovely curvy figure. You know, your person could very much enjoy your curves, you know, your feminine aspects. She's dainty, but she doesn't shy away. Just, how dare you for interrupting my bath, sir? And I get a very bold, gentlemanly energy off this. He comes only to rescue and offer his cup. What a beautiful, beautiful line up there. And then bottom of the deck, wands. I believe 5 of wands here, but look what eventually ends up happening between these two. So much passion. And I'm gonna imagine this is their garden, their backyard here. We've got this guy in the tux, and it's like the masters are making love with wild abandon, as of course these two would. This is a passionate, spiritually based love story here. And you know what? I bet they wouldn't mind getting watched either. That's definitely the energy under the full moon, right? Just a beautiful, passionate energy. And when these two are brought together, they're incredible independently. You know, that orange and red, just, that's passionate energy there. That's flames. Those are flames. Red, orange, yellow. Twin flames. Wildly passionate. Lovely. Lovely, lovely. So, what is the intention? What is the near future for these this passionate pair? And whether you're together or you're not, this is clearly, you know, something you're supposed to know behind the scenes. This couple is going to be wealthy, abundant. Bingo. What did I say? Wealthy man. This couple is going to be wealthy. You know, that's their butler there, and they're having sex in their backyard, their garden, or something of that nature. That's what it feels like. Lord and Lady, Emperor and Empress. But this is a little bit more modern business style, so definitely getting some Capricorn energy off that. You know, they are the business archetype. They are able to manifest things strongly because their passion for business and life is also their poison, their downfall, as their associated with, you know, devil energy and all that is 3D in the world, you know, can get focused on the wrong thing. But that's not the energy I get here. You know, I get Lord energy. Spiritually and, you know, historical romance wise. Privileged lady. What did I say? 12-13, the pair. I'm telling you, this is a sexy, affluent, wealthy, at least soon to be here, combination that's being blessed on this this full moon. This is the new period coming in. Lord and lady. Made me think of Bram Stoker's Dracula. I just watched it. Lord and lady. Lucy, the red-headed lover to Dracula, the best friend of Mina, the true love. And this, you know, speaks to this, is a sophisticated, grounded, wealthy couple. Again, I get big breasts here, so definitely curvy figures. He's an athlete. Looks great in a suit. He's wild as a stallion between my legs. That's another line from Dracula. That's what I just heard there. Like a stallion between my legs. Sudden wealth. 777. There it is. Oh my goodness. We are manifesting passionate abundance, my darlings. This is a delicious reading. A delicious reading of just passion and power and wealth and abundance and spiritual cores. Right? And there's the wand again. Wand with the power. Labyrinth. The babe with the power. You know, the babe with the power. The Empress. So 13, that's 4. That's the Emperor. 12, that's 3. That's the Empress. This is the Emperor and the Empress. The wealthy, the privileged, masters of their domain. And, you know, they're going to do it in front of the Hope one day. That's how wonderful these are. And I love it. It is... it's what every girl dreams of. Maybe not every girl, but, you know, to live in a historical romance. Not have to worry about money, just, you know, changing the world and having babies. I'll take that life. Excuse me, just drinking my tea there. So, I'd like to take this a bit further with a bit more tarot, and then we'll wrap it up here. So tell me if you can, Spirit, what forward should these two know? 7 of Pentacles, putting in the work. 5 of Cups, walking away from drama, trouble, reestablishing themselves. 8 of Wands in reverse. Or more negative attacks, perhaps. You know, when you get here and you're putting in the work, that's what people don't choose to see. They don't see all the things you've gone through to get there. But later on, you know, people may have some sore feelings about this. I mean, when you are this role in the world, you can do all the good that you like, but it's lonely at the top, you know? And when you're in this kind of wild, abandoned love, creating a legacy for your family, you know, that's going to take a lot of work, and it can be hard sometimes, and it may not feel like you're getting the messages you need from Spirit, but you are, and the attacks, the arrows being slung in the dark will not flourish. They will not hit the mark. In reverse, passionate, passionate love. Till you're old and gray and gone. Yeah, at rest. Four of Swords, the rest, the lovers, life, love. To me, that's to death, to final rest. Until death do us part, and eternity returning. I like that. Till death do us part, and beyond. All right, let's get some ascension guidance for this, because in itself has been an absolutely stunning message. The King, divine masculine, down the rabbit hole here, divine masculine, right? The King has come, the King is here, Lions. Divine masculine is here, connected to spirit, 7. He's gone down the rabbit hole. He has mastered the chaos. Divine masculine. If you're watching this with a man in mind, you have a divine masculine. If you are a masculine in body and watching this, you are a divine masculine. If you are a woman who feels per se masculine, you are resonating in your divine masculine. Spiritual awakening, shift or be shifted, move or be moved. Yeah, and that's what this passion is going to do. You know, sexy power is creative power. You know, that's where creation happens. It's the gift of birth. And, you know, the woman's womb is the gateway of life. So it is time to shift into a new vibration and new dimension. Beyond illusion, change your perception of what you think it is you know. 6, in love, in life. We've got the eye. Look at all that beautifully divine chaos, all working in tandem. The King has come, your divine masculine has come. Be it integration with your own. But I see a very specific story to a very specific group here. And this is a call for this emperor, this king, this divine masculine, this magician, to really step up. Because this is, you know, the action that creates. You know, the woman is designed to take it in, right? Multiply it, right? And give birth to it. But it requires very specific action from the masculine. Step into the gateway, beyond illusion, and allow this shift to change your perception. It is the spirit beyond illusion. Awareness, crystal clear vision, and then decide what you want to create in your mind's eye with crystal clarity. Become aware of it and send that signal out, because this is what you're doing. See? You see the portals there? This is where you manifest divine masculine. Right? You literally are creating the change you want to see in your world. Manifest consciously. And on that, I'm going to leave it here. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for your time, and any comments, likes, dislikes, shares are appreciated. All right, my loves.